We are going to a place defined not by what is there, but by what is not. Our destination is a hollow in the heart of creation, a region of such profound and staggering emptiness that it challenges our very understanding of the universe's structure. Let us pull back from our familiar perspective. We leave our galaxy, the Milky Way, until it is a swirl of light in the distance. We pull back further until our local group of galaxies is but a small luminous cluster. We continue past the great Virgo supercluster, a city of 1,000 galaxies. We see the cosmic web, the grand architecture of the universe, revealed as a delicate, shimmering network of filaments and walls, where clusters of galaxies are strung together like pearls on an invisible thread. It is beautiful. It is ordered. It is full. But then we turn our attention towards the constellation Boötes, the herdsman, and we begin a journey across one of these great filaments, a wall of galaxies known as the Great Wall. For 60 million light years, we travel alongside it, a river of light and matter, and then abruptly it ends. We have arrived at the shore of an ocean of nothing. Before us lies the Boötes Void. The scale is the first thing that breaks the mind. From one edge of this emptiness to the other is a distance of nearly 330 million light years. If our own Milky Way galaxy were a single grain of sand, this void would be a room over 200 miles wide. It is a chasm in the cosmos, a bubble of near-perfect vacuum. If you were to be placed at its center, you would look out in every direction and see nothing. The brilliant jewel, like tapestry of distant galaxies that fills our night sky, would be gone. The darkness would be absolute, punctuated by only the faintest, most impossibly distant specks of light from the void's far shores. Let us cross the border now. The last galaxy on the edge of the wall recedes behind us. It is a brilliant spiral, churning with the light of 100 billion stars. A place of birth and death, of chaos and creation. And then it is gone, a final spark swallowed by the immense dark. We are inside. The silence is the next thing you notice. It is not the silence of deep space, which is already profound. This is a different quality of quiet. It is the silence of isolation. Out here, the faint gravitational whispers from neighboring galaxies are gone. The gentle pull and tug that shapes galactic evolution is absent. The universe, for all intents and purposes, has forgotten this place. It is a cosmic soundproof chamber, an anechoic void where the background hum of creation has faded to nothing. We drift. Days, years, millennia could pass. The motion is meaningless here. There is nothing to measure it against. The darkness is not simply black. It is a deep, layered, and ancient black, a color that has known nothing but itself for billions of years. We are told that the void is not entirely empty, and this is true, like a vast continent-sized desert that still contains a handful of scattered oases. A Boötes Void has inhabitants. In the 1980s, when it was first discovered, we knew of none. By the late 1990s, after painstaking searches, we had found around 60 galaxies. 60 in a volume that should contain thousands, perhaps tens of thousands. Let us approach one of these lonely islands. It takes an eternity to reach it. It floats alone in the center of an unimaginable emptiness. It is a strange galaxy. It is a spiral. But its form is pristine, almost too perfect. It has never been disturbed. No gravitational tides from a passing neighbor have ever stretched its arms. No collision has ever triggered a furious burst of star formation. It is a galaxy that has evolved in perfect, splendid isolation. Its light feels lonely. The stars within it burn, they live, they die. But their light travels outwards into a profound and unending night, never to reach another major galaxy for hundreds of millions of years. The beings that might evolve on a planet within this galaxy would have a very different view of the cosmos. They would not have a Milky Way arching across their sky. They would develop their science, their telescopes, and for centuries, they might conclude that theirs was the only galaxy in the universe. Imagine their shock, their profound sense of awe and terror, when they finally build an instrument powerful enough to see the distant shore, the wall of light that surrounds their great empty home. This galaxy is a hermit, a ghost. It is a testament to the sheer tenacity of matter to clump together even in the most desolate corner of the cosmos. But its existence does not fill the void. It emphasizes it. Its lonely light serves only to illuminate the scale of the darkness that surrounds it. We leave this solitary island and drift deeper into the heart of the emptiness. How did this place come to be? It is not a hole that was dug out of the universe. It is more like a space that was never filled. In the early moments after the Big Bang, the universe was an almost perfectly uniform soup of matter and energy. But there were tiny quantum fluctuations, minuscule differences in density. Gravity, working over hundreds of millions of years, amplified these differences. The slightly denser regions pulled in more and more matter, becoming the seeds of the filaments and clusters we see today. The slightly less dense regions lost their matter to their voracious neighbors, becoming emptier and emptier. The Boötes Void is the ultimate expression of this process. It is likely the result of smaller voids merging, their boundaries dissolving as they came together, like soap bubbles coalescing into one enormous stable bubble of nothingness within the cosmic foam. It is not a wound in the universe, but a natural, if extreme, part of its structure. It is the deep breath, a pause in the cosmic sentence. Here, in the center, time itself feels different. The universe ages, stars burn out, entropy increases. But here, the pace of change is glacial. The few atoms of hydrogen that drift through this space, one for every 10 cubic meters, are lonely travelers on a journey with no destination. There is not enough matter to form stars, not enough gravity to build structures. It is a region in a state of deep, cold stasis. It is a memory of what the universe might become in the far, far future, when all the stars have died and the galaxies have faded. The heat death of the universe is not a distant theory here. It is a present reality. We can rest here. There is nothing to pull us, nothing to push us. The frantic energy of creation, the violence of supernovae, the collisions of galaxies, all of that is a distant rumor, a story from another land here. There is only peace, a profound, deep, and unshakable peace. It is the peace of the void, the serenity of the absolute. Let the silence wash over you. It is a cleansing silence. It erases the noise of the world, the clutter of thoughts. It allows you to simply be, a single point of consciousness, suspended in the largest, quietest, and loneliest room in the known universe. There is no fear here. The emptiness is not threatening. It is honest. It is a true picture of the sheer scale of existence. It reminds us that substance and void are two sides of the same coin, that the brilliant lights of the galaxies are made all the more beautiful by the profound darknesses that separate them. our journey must end. We begin the long drift towards the other side. It takes an age, but then a change. A single photon, a traveler from a distant star, strikes our vessel. Then another. We look ahead, and the perfect, undiluted black is beginning to soften. A faint, almost imperceptible glow appears on the horizon. It is the far shore. Slowly, painstakingly, the glow intensifies. It resolves into individual points of light. We are approaching another wall of the cosmic web. The silence begins to break, not with sound, but with gravity. We can feel the faint, collective pull of 1,000 galaxies ahead of us. We are re-entering the stream. The first galaxy we pass is a beacon of impossible brilliance. After the profound dark of the void, its light is almost overwhelming. It is vibrant, chaotic, and gloriously alive. The universe feels loud again, crowded, full of energy and purpose. We have crossed the Boötes Void. We have looked into the great nothing and returned. But we carry a piece of it with us. A memory of the deep silence. A sense of the true, staggering scale of the cosmos. And the knowledge that even in the most desolate corner of existence, there is a strange and profound beauty. A beauty in the quiet. A peace in the emptiness.